Welcome to the explainer. So you've got a patent. That's awesome. But now what? Today we're going to break down how you turn that piece of paper into a real investment opportunity. And trust me, it's a lot like a strategic game. I'm here to show you exactly how to play and how to win. All right, let's jump right in. This quote right here, it just nails it. Securing funding isn't just about filling out forms and hoping for the best. No, it's a game of chess. You've got to think 2, 3, maybe even 4 moves ahead. It's all about strategy. So, first things first, we need a total mindset shift. That patent you have, it's not just some stuffy legal document packed with jargon. Think of it as your most powerful piece on the chessboard. It's your queen. And in the high-stakes world of funding, knowing how to use your queen is everything. Okay, so if you're going to play this game well, you absolutely have to know the power of your own pieces. And that starts with your patent. You need to understand its true value, inside and out. I mean, think about it. If you can't articulate its worth, how on earth are you going to convince an investor? Look, investors see technical details all day long. That's not what's going to get you funded. You need a story. You have to tell them, where did this idea even come from? What huge problem is it solving? And what kind of impact is it going to have on the world? That's the stuff that grabs their attention and makes them believe in what you're doing. Now, having one patent, that's great. It's a valuable piece. But having a whole portfolio of intellectual property, oh, that's a game changer. It's like controlling the center of the board. To an investor, it screams that you're not a one-trick pony. It shows you have a real strategy, a vision for the future, and a serious defense against anyone trying to copy you. All right, so we've talked about your pieces. Now let's talk about the board itself, the playing field. This is all about understanding the market. Because, let's be real, a brilliant idea is, well, it's just an idea, until you can prove it meets a real, tangible need out there in the world. This question right here is the big one. Does your patent meet a real market need? And your answer has to be a rock-solid, confident yes. Investors are literally hunting for solutions to current problems or things that people desperately need but don't have yet. This is the moment your invention goes from being just a cool idea to an absolute necessity. So here's your job. You've got to paint a crystal clear picture for investors. Show them exactly how your idea fits into today's world. Or, even better, how it's going to create a whole new market that no one even knew they needed. When you can do that, you're not just pitching an invention anymore. You're pitching an unmissable investment. Okay, you know your pieces. You've surveyed the board. Now it's time to study your opponent. And by opponent, I mean the investors. You got to know who you're talking to, because believe me, they are not all the same. A one-size-fits-all pitch, it's a recipe for disaster. This table is basically your cheat sheet. Think of it like this. If you're walking into a room with venture capitalists, you better be talking about massive scale and huge returns. But if you're meeting an angel investor, they're often betting on you, the founder. They want to hear your vision, your passion. Crowdfunding? That's all about building a tribe around a great story. And grants? That's a whole different ballgame. You have to show how your work aligns with their specific mission. See? Different players, different playbooks. So, you know the board, you know the players. Let's talk about how to execute the winning play. We're going to zoom in on grants for a second, because they're a perfect example of a move that requires some serious, next-level strategy. So how in the world do you make a grant application actually stand out from the pile? And it's a huge pile, right? The competition is fierce, and let's be honest, rejection is part of the game. But the good news is there are some very specific tactics you can use to get noticed. Okay, here are the advanced moves. Don't just describe your solution. Tell that compelling story we talked about. Hammer home why it's so new and innovative. Show you've got partners lined up. But here's the real secret weapon. Show them you've already started. A prototype, some early data, anything that proves this isn't just a dream on paper. It shows your idea is already on its way to becoming a reality. And look, you have to remember this. Even grandmasters lose a game now and then. Getting a rejection isn't the end. It's not a checkmate. Think of it as a chance to analyze the game. Take the feedback, refine your strategy, and get ready for the next round. You'll come back so much stronger. So, what's the big takeaway here? Winning this game isn't about some single magical move. It's not a Hail Mary. It's about the combination of everything. A story that hooks them, showing your idea fits the market like a glove, and tailoring your pitch for every single investor you talk to. When all those pieces come together, that's your checkmate. So there you have it. We've shown you the board, we've talked about the power of your pieces, and we've walked through the rules of the game. Your patent is on the board, ready to go. The game is yours to play. So, what's your first move?